Okay, this is a short tutorial on looking for the missing number. Okay, now please remember, like I told you before, this is very important. You have to know the formulas. This will really help you. Okay, and if you follow procedure, then it will lessen your stress. Okay, because it's like second nature. It's like muscle memory. Okay, so for example, first thing, check, can you solve something already? Okay, can you already solve something from the equation? Is there something that you can multiply already? Two, okay, make it into a fraction form, okay, so that it's very easy for you to use the formulas. Three, okay, choose or determine. Okay, determine means you choose wisely which formula, okay, which formula to use. Okay, and then 4, solve it already. Okay, so if you follow this, do not take shortcuts until you are used to it. When you're used to it, then go ahead and make shortcuts, but for now, follow uh follow the process. Follow the process. It will make things easier for you. Okay, so let's look at this one. Is there anything I can solve? Okay, pretty much there's nothing I can multiply. Everything is by itself. It's asking, what can I divide uh, by 8 that will give me 40? Okay, so then I can go to step 2, make it into a fraction form. So in this case, let's use a question mark. Okay, question mark divided by 8 equals 40. Okay, so which one is missing? We are missing the numerator. So which formula will I use? I use the one that will give me the numerator. Okay, so since I know that the numerator is missing, I can just change this question mark into an n for numerator. Okay, so n is equal to d times q. N is equal to d. What is the denominator? The denominator is 8 times q. What is the quotient? The quotient is the answer to a division problem. So the quotient is 40. So n is equal to 320. So that's the answer. How do I check? As I said, always check. Solve it, check it. So let's check by substitution. So this one says divided by 8 equals 40. What is our numerator? 320 divided by 8 equals 40. So I just divide 32, 0, bring down the 0. 0 divided by 8 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. So I have 40, which is the same. Okay? So that's how you check. So let's do the next one. So what do I do now? First step, can you solve something already? Yes, I can. I can solve this. So 20 times 30, so I can multiply 2 times 3, that's 6. And how many zeros? 1, 2, 600. Or, okay, so if you don't understand why that's the case, just multiply over here. Okay, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0. Put your placeholder, 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, 0, 0, 6. That's why it's 600, okay? Divided by something equals 1,200. Now, next, make it into a fraction form, okay? So 600 divided by, so what's missing? Okay, equals 1,200. So what's missing? The denominator is missing, so we use this formula. So since we know that the denominator is missing, I will substitute that with d. Okay, So denominator is equal to numerator over quotient. Denominator is equal to numerator. So this is the numerator, 600, divided by the quotient. Okay? So I can cancel zeros. So denominator is 6 over 12. Now, lowest term, highest common factor of 6 and 12 is 6. So this is 1/2. And I can go and divide 1 divided by 2. Put a decimal point there. So that's 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Or 0.5. Okay? So that is the answer. 1/2 or 0.5. So let's check if it's correct. So since we know this is already 600, let's just go 600 divided by, okay, divided by what? 0.5 equals 1,200, okay? So we know that we cannot divide with a decimal. So I move this here. And what do? I move this here and add a 0. So now we're left with 6,000 divided by 5 equals 1,200. Okay? So let's solve. 6,000 divided by 5. So 6 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 1, bring down the 0. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Bring down the 0. 0 divided by 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. And bring down the last 0. 0 divided by 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. No remainder. So you can see the answer is 1,200, which is the same. So that means your answer is correct. Okay? Now let's go to the last one. Again, is there something we can solve? Yes, so do it. 200. Oh, there's no equals. Let's make this equal to, I don't know, 4. Okay, let's make it equal to 4. So what do I do next? Question mark over 200 equals to 4. Okay, then what's missing? This is missing, and that is the numerator. So this is what we're going to use. Okay, so since I know that it's the numerator that's missing, I'm going to substitute it with the letter n. Okay, so n is equal to d times q. N is equal to denominator times q. So n is equal to 800. Okay, why? 200 times 4, 800. Now let's check your answer. Substitute, okay? So divided by, since we know that this is 200 already, okay? So let's put it in, okay? 800 divided by 200 equals 4. So let's divide 800 divided by 200. So now we can cancel the 0. So you're left with 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Same. Okay? So as I said, follow the procedure. Okay? These are your new best friends. And you will be okay. Okay? So that's it for this one. Bye-bye.